So here we are again, out on the hunt, back at the big pond. And this week is double whammy. It's the equinox, the autumnal equinox. And it's also the harvest moon a couple of days later. So we're out having a good look about in this pea green soup. See what we can find. Probably my favourite week of the year, I reckon, this week. As yet, it's in nothing. But I've got a backup plan. I've got the swim I caught from on the last blog that I've been baiting and baiting. So I'm probably going to end up in there. But I don't know, to have a good scout about first. Just got to come out here first and retrieve. I put a marker out here last week and then forgot all about it. So first stop, get that out of the water and then have a look around that lot, which may take a while, as you can well imagine. Okay, see you in a bit. So, here we are, all set up, ready to rock. Nice little breeze coming through here. Oh, little dog. Hey Madalena. Wanted to get in on the act. Yeah, all looks good. Decided to go for my pre-baited little corner. A few days ahead. As I say, equinox tonight. Full moon a couple of days time. Looking good. Looking very good indeed. Just need these to do their thing. So here we go, full moon fever. The harvest moon column. Lovely fish. £22. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning or something hideous. Oh, there he is. From under the island front. Near the island in front anyway, just off of it. Hopefully start things to come, regardless of fish. Oh, lovely job. Thank you very much, Mr. Carp. Right, let's pop you back. Granddad's out there. Oh boy. Well, that was actually quite a chilly night last night, as you can see this morning. Looks mad, doesn't it, the lake when it comes off at the mist. Very impressive. But no more fish in the night, just that one at 2 o'clock this morning. It's probably about, when you looked at the time, 5:30, yeah? No, it's light, so it must be 6. Just
woke up to Madalena bouncing off of my stomach when something walked past the front of the bivvy or the back of the bivvy, and she went charging off in the bushes to find it. A lovely way to wake up. Ugh. See what today brings. Tonight is the actual harvest moon. Things can only get better, hopefully. Right, I need a cup of tea anyway. See you later. So, just sitting there looking out the water. Something strange looking has drifted past me, so I'm going out this little side entrance. It looks like a pot. So could it be a pot of gold? Not that we've had a rainbow or anything, but you never know, do you? A little old-fashioned clay pot drifts down the lake past you. It's got to be worth investigating. Could be nothing. Could be full of gold coins. No, it looks like a bed knob, as in bed knobs and broomsticks. It is indeed a bed knob. How completely bizarre. Well, that's not every day, is it? Considerably more boring than I thought it might turn out to be. Quite bright, isn't it? Let's go that way for a bit. Once we get out of the sun, any second now, let's see my little back entrance I've cut into the swim, little boat park. Madalena waiting patiently for me in there. This was all hanging bushes like that and that. I've had the saw out and the loppers. This way I can get in and out the swim without getting anywhere near my lines. Look at the colour of that water. Yeah. And also if I get a visitor by boat, like that, when he comes around for dinner, he can park in here as well. I'm in the process of crashing into a bush at the moment. But, get there. There we are. Hey Madalena. No pot of gold, unfortunately. There is a chunk of wood you can chew on if you want. What is that? There you go. Keep her happy for a while. Purpose for everything. And there she goes. Well, it's dead flat calm out there now, isn't it? Certainly going to see anything if it shows. Not that they're exactly showing this year at all, still. I've got an absolutely blinding view of the lake from here. If it's bouncing about a bit, it's because I'm actually shivering though. It is so cold this morning. That first cold morning really gets you, doesn't it? It's used to it being mild all the time, and then suddenly it's 3 or 4 degrees. I've actually got 3 jumpers and 2 pairs of trousers on at the moment. But tonight's going to be the actual proper full moon. Last night was obviously very, very nearly there, but the harvest moon is tonight. Which should, in theory, be probably the best day of the year for carp fishing. But we shall see. Right now, I think it may be time for breakfast. There's my little house, by the way. Bit of a bomb site, but there you go. Madalena is off somewhere. Just heard her barking up there, chasing squirrels. They're driving her mad on here. That time of year where she can find them a lot easier. It's a mental island. This is actually about 14 acres, this island. Most of it's heavily wooded like that and brambles. But there are paths through, you can get about, get ripped up a bit, but you can get through. It's quite a big path through there. Down past that blue barrel and away. Ooh. Excuse me. But I think now it's definitely breakfast time. As soon as I open that cool box, she'll be back. Guaranteed. Right, pan on time. So, there she is, in all her glory. The harvest moon. And it brought me an old friend. The floppy-tailed Laney. I didn't put it through the rigours of videoing at night and spotlights and God knows what else. It's about £23. I've had it before. I'll stick a photo up on here actually of it when I had it last time. You'll see it's quite a character, I think they called them. Bizarre looking thing. Little crooked tail drops right down. Well, big crooked tail that drops right down, to be honest. Looking nice out there. I've still got tonight as well. So. Got a couple of fish under my belt. Still none of the big ones. But 2 fish for here. The way it's been fishing recently, the last few months, is good going. Very good going. So maybe that old moon is working its magic. But as you can see, looking out there at first light, the lack of showing. That's what's making it tricky. Right, we're just preparing tonight's feast. Go on the cob. We've got tikka masala curry paste and a whole chicken. Look at that. Just pasted him all up. Totally covered. Make a little silver foil parcel. Cook him for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Matt's mate reckons it's like come dine with me around here. Only one thing, I would agree with him. When you come dine with me, I'm sure that you get to go to the other bloke's house, or the other person's house, the next night. It seems to be like we're only doing one episode. Always round mine. To be honest, I don't mind that. I love cooking. Gives you something to do. Marinate in there for a few hours. It's going to be sucking. Amen, mate. My kitchen assistant just there. Tonight, I keep running off with all the kitchen rolls and plastic bags, tissues. Go, ready to rock. As long as somebody don't run off with it at some stage throughout the day. That's tonight's dinner. Half chicken each. Curry fried. Yum, yum. So I decided it'd be a good idea to clear some of the brambles with my nose. Don't try this at home, it's not recommended. There was actually one bramble, about as thick as my little finger and about 8 foot long, hanging down just where I got out of the boat, and I kept catching it on my hat. New hat, by the way. Kept catching it on my hat and it was really annoying me, so I got the rake and I smacked it down out the way into the bushes. And I thought, perfect, it was like stuck into the other brambles, and there was one tiny little branch, and I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll just knock that off. So I knocked it with the rake caught the big bramble. As I pulled the rake back, the big bramble come up and went badunga, cut my nose right across there. Perfect. You like it? It's a good look. So here we are home. Last spoke to you as I was wrapping up a tandoori chicken, I believe. But I've actually broken my camera somehow, and I've had to borrow another camera, and I didn't have any batteries, so I ran out of battery, and that was the end of the video blog. But now we're home. Oh, we've got that lot to deal with. Good job you can't smell this, because it proper stinks. Just mountains of stuff that needs sorting out. I didn't catch any more. Last night was a blank. But I did see a couple of fish the next day, so I've baited up a couple of areas ready for my return, which will be, what is today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, about 4 days time. On Monday morning. Weather's looking good for it. I can't wait actually, even though I've only just got home. That's the beauty of fishing somewhere that you love, isn't it? All the way home, planning your next session, and when you get home, turn all your gear around, you can't wait to get back out there again. But this is going to take some turning around, I can tell you. Anyway, there we go. That's it for this week. And I'll see you soon, later, whenever. Ta-da for now.